Okay. What's up, everybody? Sweatrain back on the mic from another part of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, and this will probably be my last part I record today because it is 11:30 at night. I've been recording for almost 10 hours straight, and I just haven't realized it. Oh well, last time we infiltrated Shido's palace. No, wait, we didn't do that last time. Last time we did some confidanting and getting closer to other confidants. And we are getting closer to the end of some of these confidants. Haru is among them. Another one is Futaba. She's among them. And we're one away from Shihaya and Awai now. And Oya for that matter. And I think in this part, we will max out Awai. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Awai is a confidant we will max out in this part. Let's get a fortune read.
What shall we do?
We'll do affinity reading. Where's Oya? We will do that.
Here we go.
And let's do this. Get closer to Oya so I can max her out soon. And don't have to go somewhere.
What do you think?
And Futaba's available. Oh, that's his Yusuke. That's good. Guess what I'm gonna do is Central Street. Oh, not Central Street, I'm gonna go walkway.
I see.
Let's duplicate a card. Passive. There's a growth 3 card in here that I can invigorate. Invigorate.
Well.
Duplicate. Jesus Christ.
Beautifully executed.
Alright. Got that duplicated. Now let's go to the back streets. And chill with Oracle.
Welcome back.
Yo! What do you want to do today, Shadow? Hang out.
But
Wait, wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our whole infiltration plan, you know. We'll be fine. Really? I guess I can't be complaining too much since you're gonna be hanging with me. Do you have some time to talk?
all right.
Let's do it in your room. Oh boy, we're at rank 9, aren't we?
Hey, listen.
Another girl. Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She says she wants to go back to school like next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back. You've really matured. Weehee! I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Shadow. And I mean, sure, I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't so bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last promise on my list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like no-K. But then again, I feel good too. Can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. Not that, but I don't know. Shadow, you're always so nice to me. Kinda like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him now. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so why are you so nice? I just thought of a possibility. Am I, the only one you treat like this? Oh no. Oh god. No! Why, Shadow? I do love you as a character, but this playthrough won't be a romancing of Oracle. Teammates. Right. Of course teammates will want to be nice to each other. It's obvious. That's gotta be why my heart's pounding so much. I know how it knows how much I care about my teammates. And you, Shadow, my key item. From now on, I'm gonna devote every fiber of my being into supporting you guys. Alright then. Emergency shift.
Alright.
Chance to swap current party with backups when 2 or more people are knocked out. It's gonna be great. Yo! Teammate? My teammate! Shadow joined Futaba's party. Oh god. Futaba is beaming at Shadow. Fatal damage to Shadow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. That's not what teammates are supposed to do.
Bye now.
So adorkable. I love it. What's up? Hey, Shadow. There's something I want to talk to you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, kind of vague, right? Could you get specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? A true friend. That's what I'd say. There it is! Top tier of the friend rank. Woohoo! A kindred spirit. I didn't know I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart? So that means... Sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Time to make like a tree. Yep, you're at the top of the friend list.
Ah, you're back.
A request for you. I have a request for you. It's about Karu. He wants to see you. Can you come to the shop right now? Thanks, man. He'll be really happy to see you. I'll call him over to the shop, so hurry on over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
Oh god.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in. So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
He's kinda slow. He is kinda slow.
Stop trying to ruin the moment.
I had to be funny.
So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
I couldn't leave him.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh?
Fighting for the underdogs. Like a gentleman thief, you know? I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Off he goes.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter.
Alright.
Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. All right. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you, because that's the kind of support I can provide.
Alright then. We finished the hangman.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hanged man, granting thee infinite power.
Alright. On the house. Allows you to customize your gun for free.
All right.
Woohoo!
All right.
Nice.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
Alright.
See ya.
Later. Another campaign car.
Hey!
20 days left.
Hey!
I usually go with 18 days left or so. Who's up? Ooh, Haru's up! Ooh. That is a good sign. Haru's up. That's something in the mouth. Okay.
Indeed. I see.
Let's duplicate a card.
Very well. Beautifully executed.
Alright then. Alright. Let's go up to the rooftop then. Are these carrots ready? Now that I have the
Good day!
Oh, nice. Wrapped up and ready to roll, huh? Oh, we get 3 of them, huh?
Good day!
Now what we're gonna do is plant some more. Let's do a... why not? I think we can do a star onion. November 30th. That'll be good.
Good day!
One more time.
Huh?
I managed to secure an appointment and made up with Takakura-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? Alright.
Thank you!
I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. I'll contact Takakura-san now. So, you'd like me to try this?
Yes!
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyways, what was it you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. Truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Akumura Foods. I see. That included you, Takakura-san. That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is... Alright. I'm right here, alright? Right. I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think? of the coffee. I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. Huh? What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain. And I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing that cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming this new chain after a shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by his customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life.
Is that so?
Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you'd like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting?
Me?
The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased with your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand that not everyone agrees with the vision I have of this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you would assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. It'll be fine. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud. As would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much. And seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugimura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed, but it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead.
Huh?
Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? I think he's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. And I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my actions is me. Not my father, and not Sugimura-kun. I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not seeing that sooner. But what about the contract Sugimura-san made with my father? He said the reparations will be immense if I refuse the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. And neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying. It may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into the meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done. I promise.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugimura-kun as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it was actually pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though. Thank you, Shadow-kun. Do I get a reward? NP. Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were there by my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you. I can feel a strong bond of trust from Haru. Alright then.
Alright.
She can now use Protect. That reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that? Yes, we did it. We made it up to this point. Now the only thing is to do is not screw up. I should choose my words carefully here. What do you think? Aren't you lucky, Haru? I like you too.
Huh?
Oh, do you really mean that? Mm-hmm. I see. So it wasn't just me. You know, at first, I thought I was asking you for help because of the Phantom Thieves. But I think really, it was so I could spend some time with you. Oh! I guess I'm already getting better at saying what I think. For some reason, just looking at you gives me butterflies. Alright. I am now in a relationship with Haru. There's no turning back. Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private, since some of the maids are still around here. But we definitely can go to my room. Who knows what they would say about that? Shadow-kun? I'm so full of emotion. I thought I could even drink coffee right now. We spent some alone time together. My closest partner. There we go. Am I already connected? Well, how are you? I wanted to hear your voice. Oh, you! You're so unfair! I was thinking the same thing, though. I wish you were here with me. I'm the one who called, and yet I suddenly feel so nervous. I just couldn't control myself, and I blurted out everything that was on my mind. I hope we can see each other again soon. It'd be nice to have some not rush. Whatever. Bye. My closest partner. We did it.
You're
That's
back.
exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted a Haru romance. And I got it. I still can't really hang out with these people, huh? In that case, we're going to the jazz club.
I see.
Heaty. It's so good it'll give you more stamina. Bring your stamina to the next level. Sounds pretty good. December the 5th, huh?
What do you want to do?
I'll invite someone.
Hey!
Who are you gonna invite?
Oh!
We're inviting my girlfriend, alright? At least the cat can take a hint.
Hey,
Welcome.
thanks for coming in.
Our first official date, if you can call it that, at a jazz club. After walking down the stairs, they end up in the mysterious jazz club once again. Just kidding. Clink.
And this drink.
It's delicious. Maybe I'll try making one of these myself. Taking care of flowers involves carrying a lot of heavy fertilizer. And it's quite heavy, you know. Sometimes my back starts to hurt. When I'm rubbing my back, I think to myself that I must look like an old lady. And I get really embarrassed. Chatted for a while.
Over already? That was so much fun.
The atmosphere here makes me lose track of time. I feel like I was able to put my feelings in order. Thank you for inviting me.
I feel fantastic.
One-shot kill. Nice. Yeah, one-shot kill.
All right.
Haru's max HP is increased by 20.
Thank you.
I had so much fun. I hope you invite me here again. Perhaps it's time to go home. We were here a lot longer than I expected.
Goodbye.
Goodbye for now. Have you been well, Shadow? Yeah, you guys? We're all fine. I'm jelly you get to school and all. Anyways, everything on TV and even online is entertaining as shit. Not a day goes by that we don't see Shido on the news. Same with Akechi. All that genius detective stuff is a load of bullcrap. It makes me sick how quick they both are to act as like heroes. Honestly, the people who believe that rubbish are just as bad. Totally. Everyone's been going on about the end of year elections like it's some kind of festival. Yes, this political season is nothing more than a party for most of them. But, depending on how we approach it, this might actually be a good opportunity for us. We will take advantage of the commotion to execute our mission. It will be a great distraction. Considering all the attention they're getting, the appearance of the Phantom Thieves will be huge. Let's show them the Phantom Thieves are still going as strong as ever. It's your call when we meet. Just be careful, alright?
Hey.
Alright, do I want to play with Shinya? Depends who's up. We can max out my girlfriend's confidant now. Thank God. And that's what we're doing. Sorry, Shinya. I think tomorrow we're gonna head to the palace.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Alright.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go see my girlfriend. Wait, did I seriously hit the wrong button? I didn't even pay attention. Let's head up to the rooftop. Yeah, those onions are coming along nicely.
Good day. Huh?
What, I can't see my girlfriend? So, I went over to the company the other day. There's a great deal I'd like to tell you. Are you free to speak today?
Thank you.
Can we talk at your place? Oh, that's not how I meant it. I just wanted to have some of my boss's coffee. You're okay with spending time there, right? No, you just wanted to get closer to me. That's what you wanted to do. But we did it!
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
Romance
I
Haru.
heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
I feel relieved.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye. You're heading up to this guy's room, right? Hey, go on and take it upstairs.
Thank you. I will. I was finally able to convey my feelings during the company meeting. Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company. And even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first. But in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
Yeah, you've been great.
All that nervousness was exhausting. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking with management, I've decided to let them handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll succeed.
It's a pretty boring dream, but when you say that, I feel like it will actually happen. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately after I graduate. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. After all, right now it's only a hobby. Perhaps I should apprentice here at LeBlanc in the meantime.
It's hard work, you know. It's hard work, you know.
I take it that sentiment comes from personal experience?
Yeah.
Either way, I think this dream of mine will be no easy feat. But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a heroine of justice. If I act with resolve and believe in my actions, I know I'll be able to achieve anything. Honestly, just thinking about my life without you sends chills down my spine. I would have been married to a man I don't respect, and lived a horrible life. I'm glad I can be with you instead.
Uh-oh. Did you not hear what you just said?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I meant I'm, glad to be your teammate.
Alright, time to tease her. Just my teammate. I had to.
As long as you're by my side, it feels like everything's going to be okay. And if you're ever in trouble, I will be there for you. After all, you were there for me when I needed it. I can help you now. I have the strength to do so. I can sense it.
Mm-hmm. Another confidant done.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou
Yep.
hast awakened the
Finished with
ultimate
this one.
secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Mother Harlot. The most powerful persona of the Empress Arcana.
I feel as though I've been reborn. This is my new power.
All right.
I feel wide awake after that coffee. So, today
The blushing cutie.
I'd like to be with you a little longer.
Alright. It's sweet. Spend some alone time with my girlfriend. I should probably take her back to the train station now. Ooh, evade nuke. Ooh, gun boost. Yeah, we give it a second kinetic break. I don't use those too often. I don't use those break moves too often, honestly.
Ah, you're back.
I'm worried. Let's finish this confidant. Based on my reading, today's lucky person is a friend of the opposite sex. Anyone come to mind? My shop's open today. Okay. Another confidant punched out. Something I'd like to ask you. Please, have a seat.
Yes.
Please sit down.
The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful.
Good on
That
you.
goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes, particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
Huh. You've changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
You should.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be? Ah! The power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected! I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
Someone has strong convictions.
Yes! Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry. I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
I wonder if you're right.
Well, you may interpret the cards however you like. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine.
Alright.
Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Are you worried about me?
There's no time to be worried. We must take action in order to change fate, right? I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Alright, thank you. Alright. Now the confidant punched out.
I am thou.
We punched out
Thou
why?
art
We punched
I.
out my girlfriend,
Thou
and we
hast
now
turned
punched
a
out
vow
Shahaya.
into a blood oath.
Ah.
Thy bond
there's some
shall
real good
become
progress
the wings
here.
of rebellion and break the
Yeah, if we
yoke
can
of
punch
thy
out
heart.
Now we gotta punch out
Thou
Futaba.
hast awakened to the ultimate
Um,
secret of fortune, granting thee
Oh yeah, Hifumi
infinite
and
power.
Shinya. All three should be simple. Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. Huh. Okay. Choosing special bond reading may change the color of certain dialogue options when you spend time with confidants. The highlighted option will improve your relationship with that confidant. Remember, there are some answers that change the nature of your relationship, so choose carefully.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Both.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
Alright. No promises. Now let's see. Who else is available today? If I can punch out Futaba, I will. This may be the first time I actually care about an election. Is this Shido cool?
How about you?
Charismatic politician can even make apathetic young people look saddened, huh? Not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader, like communication skills. Do you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone's being tricked by his facade. They don't know all his lies. We have to make him show his true colors. Or I may just go straight into the palace. We'll see. We can punch out Futaba. Cool. Alright, I think we'll do that. But first, let's go the rooftop and place in an order of veggies. And then we'll punch out Futaba.
Good day.
We'll punch out Futaba. Then we'll see what happens at night. And then we're going to the palace. Ooh.
Good day.
Alright, let's do a sun tomato this time. Alright. What do we got? December 5th. Let's punch out Futaba. Let's punch out the Hermit. The Hermit.
Welcome back. But
I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on that promise list. The last thing on the promise list, being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot. I'm coming for you, Akihabara!
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back. I'm kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out!
You go, Oracle. 30 minutes have passed, and she's still not back. Oh boy, she's been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun.
Good on you.
Guess that means I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
We'll do it together, alright?
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
Can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember? You the man.
You the man.
You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave
What
me
is it?
something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned
Oh,
to trust my mom
Futaba.
again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor.
Futaba,
And
you're
when
gonna
I
make me
remember all
cry
the
from
friends I've
something like
made,
this.
it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
That almost makes me want to cry.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood
We gave
oath.
Futaba her life back.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power.
But another confidant punched out. Final guard. And a second
All
awakening.
right.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
All right.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Hey, it's okay. Heh. I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty
God.
good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
Treasure skimmer. Find out if the foes carry a rare foe item ahead of time. Alright.
Ah, you're back.
The exhibition match. Alright. You can punch this out?
Thank you.
After I confessed, I was scorned by the media. I bet everyone wants me to lose. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win. These very hands. Alright.
Yes.
Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet.
All
if you'd like.
right.
I should be going. This is the end of the road for the phony princess. She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Fumi's biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing too well. Now that was a masterful play. Perhaps your skills are the genuine article. But that's not good. The next move will surely result in checkmate. I'm thinking the phony princess' real defeat as the headline for our next article. I concede. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant had challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I've ever forfeited a match. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. A very queenly decision. She remembered. One must concede with grace. Maintaining dignity until the end, as a queen should. But I confess I'm confused. I mean, naturally I'm disappointed that I lost, but I still feel happy, as if a demon had been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do. And understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace. Ooh. Decreases turn delay to 0. Allowing you to instantly
Alright.
escape battle. Nice.
Um,
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Fumi's thinking hard. I should be careful about what I say here. This is goodbye. I try to become stronger. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for both of us, as irreplaceable shogi friends.
let's go home.
There's one way to look at it. Thank you so much for today. I've been thinking this entire time about how things would have been if I kept playing Shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed a transient, empty success, but when I looked 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in incessant hell, playing a purgatorial, Pyrrhic Shogi, unable to win or lose. I probably would have ended up hating Shogi, perhaps even given up on life. That's why I can say with certainty, today's loss was not a step back, but a glorious step forward. That's a great way to see it, I agree. Thank you. It's so encouraging to have someone who truly understands me. I'm so happy. Alright, I should go, but I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Alright, we're done here. Now the confidant nearly punched out. Just gotta hang out with her once or twice, or just do a what if she hires readings, and we're done. It's already December. This sure has been one rough year. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. I'm glad the election's almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Messiah Shido in office. Yeah, he seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year.
I should have known.
Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. Must act swiftly. Yeah, I think today we're going to the palace. Ooh, yeah, we're going to the palace today. We're gonna put that one on hold. Sorry, Shinya. No one else is really available right now. So yeah.
Okay.
That's everyone.
Everyone's here. You want to talk strategy? Or do you think we should just head on in? Let's head on in.
Okay, let's go.
We shall head on in to Shido's palace.
Come on, let's go.
We'll head to the central corridor first. That's where the doors to the main assembly hall were. Got it. Let's get going.
You didn't forget anything, did you? Okay, let's
Nope.
begin.
I did not forget anything. We got a whole bunch of healing items, we got some other stuff, and I think we should be able to do this with ease. I say with ease and now watch me get my ass kicked. But I think we're okay. We got Snuff Soul, we got some Chewing Soul, some Soul Food, a whole bunch of Master Coffee, some Moonlight Carrot, some Master Curry to help us out here, Stamina Kits. I think we should be good, because Shido's Palace does take a toll on your resources, I will say that much. But I think we're okay, even without a permanent lockpick. Yeah, I think we're okay. Next time on Persona 5 Royal, we will be infiltrating Shido's Palace and starting this marathon, which is going to be a while. So, I'll see y'all next time. Like and subscribe.